nice that we left Buster and Babs in the bar to do what they're doing.
Speaking of Babs, here she is.
Big hurry.
Maybe she's late for a very important date.
She's very big.
This is Fluffy Fluffy Bon Bon, the source of all Drew Blank's misery. The show he's been slaving away for 10 years, stifling his creativity, draining him of his life. And she's a character in this world.
Sure, lady.
If we don't stop Nefarious, someday all of Cutopia will look like this.
She does look like a character from Tiny Toons Adventures, doesn't she?
Slightly, yes.
Fluffy Fluffy Bon Bon, I presume?
That's me!
Oh, gosh.
Tress McNeil.
That laughter. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. Oh, buddy. Ho, ho, ho.
Why,
And-
this Fluffy Bon Bon is a chinchilla to my own heart.
Okay.
How are you today, Fluffy?
I'm fuzzy and fluffy and cute and cuddly, and I just couldn't be happier. Oopsie, I just told an itty-bitty fib. You see, ever since that bad Mr. Nefarious started messing up Cutopia with his nasty machine, I've been just an eensy bit cranky. That nasty man is ruining everything! Just look at my meadow! Nasty, nasty, nasty! It's just not fair!
Fair.
Listen to me. I'm being a great big grouchy pants.
Oh,
You should be
brother.
welcome
You're not wearing
here.
pants.
Welcome.
Don't point it out, Devar.
Oh, thank you. I love to make special new friends. Oh, boy.
Well, don't we all?
It's a beautiful day.
I would argue that Tress McNeil is doing even too good of a job with this character.
I guess Nefarious's attacks have you pretty shaken up.
Golly, yes, but it gets much worse. You see, some bunny gave me this cotton candy to cheer me up. But I prefer popcorn! What did I do to deserve this? I'm just a perky, cute little bunny with shiny soft fur. Why me? Why me?
Right.
So, as you can see, it's a national crisis up in here. Or should I say, hope in here, eh?
Yeah.
That silly laughter.
Considering what Nefarious has done to this meadow, I guess we should be thankful he didn't hit us.
You know, I think we have my lucky charm to thank for that.
Oh, a charm?
It's just a little rabbit's foot I carry around with me.
Flux.
Flux, not you
I know
two.
He was just trying to say something nice, like how bunnies are lucky and lovable and good to have around. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said anything at all.
Yeah, I don't think we stand much of a hair's chance with this conversation.
So, Fluffy, what exactly do you do around here, anyway?
Do? Why, my job is being the cutest little bunny in the whole wide world.
You failed!
My big bunny ears are cute. My little bunny bottom is cute.
Um,
Why, even my teeny little poops are cute.
Hooray for me!
Teeny little poops smell better than flowers, right?
Do they ever want to sniff my sweet fluffy bottom?
Hey,
Fluffy bottom!
Okay, whoever wrote this dialogue, can we please just not.
Okay, listen. The 90s were a much more innocent times. They didn't know about furries. Nobody did. But I guarantee you, if this game were to be made today, oh boy, that scene, that whole little talk about fluffy bottoms, let me tell you, it would have been framed a lot differently.
Yes, so many.
So many things at once. Hey, Devar, would you like to smell my fluffy bottoms? I haven't shaved it today.
I'll just fall asleep here then.
Oh my gosh.
King Hugh?
Oh, yes. I just love Hugh. He's so
Who doesn't?
good
Did you know he's
and
best king?
happy and good-looking.
Good looking?
Of course.
I ship
Everybody
it.
is good-looking in their own special way. Even you.
That sounded a bit patronizing.
Specialty.
Yes. I like how she just freeze frame on that last laugh.
Yes, so you can have that image just burnt into your own very soul forever.
So, Fluffy, what's so bad about cotton candy anyway?
Well, gee, nothing at all, I guess, except that I hate cotton candy! Oh, my poor little tummy! Whoa! Woe is me!
Okay. Let's just.
Yeah, go have a cameo in Cartoon All Stars for all I care.
Well, Fluffy, I'm
Uh,
so.
Oh, boo!
Yes, teach a kid
It's
not to
so
smoke
sad
weed
to see
or something.
friends leave. Oh well, I'd like to give the whole world a great big fluffy bun hug, wouldn't you?
Sure.
I am pretty sure a sizable portion of said world would love that. But for different reasons.
Which I am eternally
Maybe.
Should I check Google for fluffy bun fan art? You do that.
Sure, I mean,
It's your job. Do it.
but I don't wanna.
Do it, or I'll make you smell my fluffy bottom.
Okay, let's see. Fluffy bun. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, corn. Okay. Oh, hello, Scarecrow. Who's a obvious reference to something.
I want to comment about the background in this particular screen. Those clouds up in the air, the malformed barn in the distance. This looks like a screen from Day of the Tentacle, and I love it. Anyway, the Scarecrow. So this game was made in the 90s, and sometimes that means certain stereotypes were okay to be used. The Scarecrow is one such stereotype, as you will see.
Hello?
Drew, what do you think you're doing?
Well, I thought maybe, you know.
You thought this rag-clad bundle of straw was alive, didn't you?
No. Well,
He might have.
hey, maybe I did. It's not like I haven't seen weirder stuff.
Oh, Drew, even in my world,
Ahem.
the Scarecrow is just a... Hello? Scarecrow.
You were saying?
Hey, did one of you minxes call me a rag-clad bundle of straw? Or did that all happen in some beastly dream? I don't know. Dreams are the strangest things, aren't they? I had to simply divine one the other day. I was floating high above the world, the wind gently cradling and caressing me as I gracefully swooped and pirouetted in the air. Oh, and through all of it, I was wearing this teal chiffon scarf that was to die for. It can be really quite devastating, waking up from a dream like that, can't it?
Yeah.
So yes,
Okay, so we have a camp crow.
we have a very tired, lazy, gay stereotype here.
Yeah, well,
But
To be
yes,
honest,
camp
even-
crow, a camp crow. I like that.
to be honest, the whole camp stereotype in Britain is quite on point as well, because even the people who we have a fair few British comedians, even in the 90s, who wear the campiness on their sleeves, which I really don't like them doing because it doesn't really help matters.
Especially since you, as you said, you are pansexual, so you don't feel very well represented.
You know, more like I'd rather the ones who decide to wear the campiness on their sleeve not be too cartoonish like this.
So, Mr. Scarecrow,
Maybe.
what are you doing here? Just hanging around?
Hardly.
By the way,
You must
Jeff
know how
Bennett
much I love
voiced
my
this
babies.
character.
Your
Yes.
babies?
The crows, darling, the crows.
You might want to take another look at your job description. As far as I know, scarecrows are supposed to scare crows.
For your information,
Well, maybe in the
I am
Middle
not a
Ages,
scarecrow.
honey.
I am a carecrow. Who do you
He's a
think
carecrow,
cares for
Devar.
birds?
Get it?
Florence Nightingale.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
And take it from me, bullying birds is one thing, but it takes a much stronger sort to look after them. Why, the wear and tear from throwing seed alone. Just look at these hands. Are these the hands of the idol? I don't think so, sailor. Well, I suppose it's the price I pay for not wearing rubber gloves. But have you seen the gaudy colors those things come in? Yuck. No thank you. I'd rather my hands fell off at the sleeve than be caught wearing those fashion faux pas. I know, I'm terrible, aren't I?
Yes, you are terrible, but not for the reasons you think you are.
Well, I have to
Yeah.
say, you're the smartest dressing carecrow I've ever met.
Oh, you are a sweetheart, aren't you?
You realize you do that, by the way?
It's
I ship it.
Good.
This old thing? Hate it. I call it Cape Fear. It's not like I had any choice in the matter, you know? I'd give anything for a nice new outfit. Like
We
this
need
cloak.
that
I'm afraid
clock.
it's all I've got.
as it happens.
I don't suppose
Yes.
boys could find it in your hearts. Oh, but no, what am I saying? I've crossed the line. I'm asking much too much.
I suppose we could help you out.
Really? Would you?
Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? We're going close.
No, you're not.
For a scarecrow.
Tell you what, you give us a cloak and we'll get you a nice sport.
Positively.
Sport coat.
No, this has to be the right outfit. I want something I can wear all day long and all year round, but it doesn't have to be out of this world. I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and
don't
whistles.
have
I
hair.
don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing. Got that?
Sure. I know exactly the outfit you need.
Yeah, so do I.
Really?
A straight jacket.
Get it? Because he's gay, and that means he's crazy! 90s! The 90s, everybody!
It must be kind of lonely for a sociable guy like yourself, hanging around in this empty cornfield.
I'm having a ball! I feel I could tell you to anything,
chain and ball.
everything, and you'd understand!
Oh, good.
Don't get me wrong, I love my babies. Bless their little feathered hearts. But I'm afraid gossiping with them is a bit of a one-way street, if you know what I mean. To their credit, they are good listeners, and that's very important, as we all know. I mean, don't you just want to scream when you get stuck with someone who goes on and on and on, and doesn't let you get a word in
Uh-huh.
edgeways? Yes!
Okay then. Okay then.
So I gather you
Yeah,
don't get to the
that's so
palace
nice.
much.
You gather right, honey. But I do have an occasional chat-see with King Hugh, that Poor man.
I really feel for the guy. It must be rough having your kingdom come under attack.
Oh, you big silly. That's the least of his troubles. I mean, just look at his ensemble.
Of course.
Baggy royal robes. Ugh, I just cringe. I mean, you'd think a monarch could afford a tailor. Now, if I were king, having impeccable dress sense would be mandatory for all my subjects. Needless to say, I'd lead by example. And believe you me, I get tough on those who continue to show poor taste in their wardrobes. I'd rule with a moisturized fist in a cherry velvet glove. Oh.
This is what Orwell warned us about.
Sure, a fashion dictatorship headed up by a straw man?
The
Sounds
fashion
swell.
Marxists.
Oh gosh.
Well, we gotta be going.
All right, boys. But
Thank
don't forget about
gosh.
your friend Kiro. Be sure to keep me posted. As
This-
if I wasn't already.
Was not very pleasant, but hold on, let me just fly all the way back to the castle for one specific reason. And this.
Oh, nice. So we're gonna Indiana Jones this.
Well, yes and no.
There we go. It's perfect. Now we don't have a boulder coming after us.
She's sad, but she's also happy.
Yes.